We're going to do a brief video on MSFT stock, Microsoft stock, and we've got a daily chart of Microsoft for you here with a 5-day moving average in green, a 20-day moving average in red, and a 200-day moving average in blue. And we got some interesting developments on Microsoft today. It's up almost $9, up 4%, almost $235.78 is the current price. Volume's 27 million shares on average daily volume of 26.5 roughly million shares, and it's about 20 of 3 on Friday, the 28th of October. Let's take a quick look at this stock. We're going to show you several charts, and then we're going to show you some algorithmically generated entry prices for Microsoft and see what they look like. The first thing to notice on this chart is we're catching support at a intermediary bottom. Here's our major bottom down here on October 13th, and a lot of stocks have bottomed there. Microsoft put in a bottom here at $219 and change, came down, tested it yesterday at 225 and change, and then bounced right off of that at 226 and took off almost $9 or more. So the reality of it is that's what you want to see. You want to see a firm bottom and then a test of the bottom and then a rally out. Now, if it gets too far away from itself, that's a problem. But if we get Microsoft about 245-ish, 243, 245-ish by November 3rd or that area, then that's a reasonable move for this stock. If this is just a short-term race up, then it's probably a short covering rally. We're going to take a look at that in just a second. But at the end of the day, this is healthy in my opinion right this second. Now, what we need to do to get the stock up here to the 255, 260 level and challenge eventually the 200-day moving average. Keep in mind this stock is still in a bear market. What we have to do is get the price up to about, say, the 245 level and get the green 5-day and the red 20-day moving averages under the price, and we still haven't done that. You'll notice for the past 3 days our price is under both the 5 and the 20-day moving average. So clearly it's a bear market stock, there's no doubt about it, but it's trying to prove itself, and you have to give it some credit for that. But this huge gap down here is not good. That's indication to me that this initial rally ran out of steam and they just dumped it. So these were people who bought some short-term gains and dumped it out. It also could have been a little bit of a short covering rally from this big decline. But give it the benefit of the doubt. It's rallying today. It started rallying where it should have, this 225 level. And so now we'll see what happens next week. Let's take a look at the hourly chart real quick and see exactly if we can determine if this is a short covering rally. This is the drop I mentioned a second ago, 249 all the way down to 233 on an hourly chart. So that's probably overnight yeah, that looked like an overnight move. Market opened up and gapped down. That kind of move on Microsoft, which is really an amazing thing. So looking at this hourly chart, we can see that the price is below the 40-hour moving average. You can see it went below the 200 moving average. 200-hour moving average. It's below that and has been below that since the 25th. Made a brief little rally above us, and a lot of stocks have done this and then just collapsed. This is not, none of this is good. This means on an hourly intraday basis, it's weak, and all your rallies start on an intraday. So not good at all from an hourly perspective. This definitely, they just dumped this stock, and that does not look good. So on an hourly chart, I would tell you it's already overbought, and I expect it to fall back down here probably Monday and test this and see what happens. That's on an hourly chart. A daily chart looks a little more positive. I'm always going to go with the hourly. I'm always going to go with the shortest chart for the most immediate moves, but doesn't look anywhere near as bad here on a daily chart. Let's see what it takes and looks and see what it says on a weekly. See, here's where your problem is right here. We're flirting with a 200 week moving average, and it looks like they're going to insist on testing it. This move of down and up all through the week is extreme uncertainty. You can see that this bar from last week, it went higher than that and went lower than that. That means people don't know. They're exploring and trying to say, okay, is somebody going to buy it or are they going to sell it short? And the market is pushing it, which is the job of the market, to push the price to see where the buyers are, see where the sellers are. And you can see that's what they've been doing this week. Not a good sign that this stock is yet ready to rally. However, it is price discovery, and so we'll find out what's going on here next week. In my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, we will find out next week what's going to happen. We'll take a look at that hourly chart, and you'll be able to see who's winning, the buyers or the sellers. Right this second, I would say it's indeterminate. Let's take a look and see what RBAM Research says about it. We have 190 stocks we cover. Microsoft is certainly one of them. See what we get. Microsoft Corporation today, $221 for a 1-day hold, $223 for a 5-day hold, $225 for a 20-day hold. Those are trading days. Let's see what's going on. Our low for today is $219. Our high for the, 226 is our low for the day, and our high is 235. So 212. So none of these have been hit. We had a buy price, all the way below 1, 5, and 20 days were below. Everything that's been hit the low again for the day. 226, $226 and 6 cents today. So none of these have been hit, but we got the direction right. Just didn't give us a good enough deal to buy it. So you can get access to all of our stocks and everything else we cover every morning by 7 o'clock a.m. Monday through Friday at rbmresearch.com. Link in the description below. Follow it over there to RBM Research. Put in your email address and get access for free. No credit card required to 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts. Again, every morning before 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and it's absolutely free. Keep in mind, everything you've seen and heard here is for entertainment purposes only, including the entry prices and our commentary. Can't use them for anything other than entertainment. You should always trade under your own analysis, and definitely trade at your own risk. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. And if you have a great comment for us, please leave it in the comment section below.